We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, number 22. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, number 22.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding into the box, Starling Marte. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line towards center field. Kane is there, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Smoke. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And that's through for a hit. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So coming to the plate, Jock Peterson. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Marcell Ozuna.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Glove by Taylor. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So digging in now, number 21. He stands in for the first time in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Sliced hard on the ground. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. Ready now, Chris Taylor. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for him.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Chris Taylor becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on it. So striding forward now, Steven Souza, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Back up the middle. Taylor's got it. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Stepping up now, Alexi Ramirez. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 22.
Slow roller back to the mound. Gonna be a tough play, and on one pitch he's retired. Riding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Here it comes. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Gordon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's George Springer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Jock Peterson now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to. So stepping in, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Number 6.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. And the Rays are in the hit column. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ozuna
takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Standing in, Scooter Gennett, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gennett's going to turn for second. He'll get it into second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Throw goes to third, in the dirt here, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Souza. And that's the first out of the inning. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Heading out towards shallow right. Souza is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Souza is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. In now, number 21 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Coming over for this is Springer, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 21 becomes the first out of the inning. Steven Souza is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now.
16,
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Calling for it, Marte. And the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Carlos Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. One down. Digging in once again, number 22. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Fielder Starling Marte.
Lays off 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The right fielder, number 12, George Springer.
Kluber pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Striding in once again, Alexi Ramirez. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Ramirez.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Oh, and he misses it. Here's D. Gordon now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And he'll dive back in. Ready with the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Just hung in there on that one.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jeanette onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Jock Peterson now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Lined hard toward right center. Kane is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Scooter Jeanette. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Kluber's ready. Here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
First baseman.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. Digging in once again, number 21. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
The right fielder, number 20.
Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run scores. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Stepping up to the plate, Brian McCann. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. Now at the plate, Alexi Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it looked like he went out of the zone that time as this is skied toward the right side of the infield. Number 22 is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Now to the plate, D. Gordon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he lays off for ball one. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And Jeanette will make the catch, and that'll be that. So digging in now, Chris Taylor, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, Chris Taylor.
That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's in there, base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw goes over to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Up next for the
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had the honor of the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Payoff pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 22. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score. And there he goes towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here's George Springer as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Jeanette ranging into the outfield. 1 away. Striding in, Adrian Beltre. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Anthony Rendon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Settling in now.
Leading off
Jock
for the Red
Peterson.
Sox. Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the
Peterson.
pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Gennett.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it, and that's the third out. Digging in and looking for more, number 21. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Up next for Tampa
Into
Bay.
the box,
Right
Steven
fielder,
Souza. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Brian McCann.
And he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. Brian McCann is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Fouled back.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back. First offering on its way. Alexi Ramirez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Taylor, he'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The batter.
Now in the box.
Aaron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Popped up. Beltre is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Catcher.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. To his left, Rendon. The underhanded flip. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays move to 1-0 on the